Gentlemen, we do not stop till nightfall.
What about
Heirlooms.
You've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second?
Heirlooms.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new type of store rotation that will be happening for the first time in Apex Legends. Obviously, it involves the exotic shards, some new cobalt guitar, heirloom weapon skins, and a lot more. And we're going to go over everything that we basically know about this and what it likely means for the future of Apex Legends. We're also going to go ahead and give out some exotic shards so you guys can get these if you're interested in that. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So this upcoming Tuesday, we are going to be getting the brand new exotic store rotation, or at least it will most likely be the exotic store rotation, but we know for sure that these skins will be coming in. It's on May 21st as listed by Hypermist, and it features the R99, Peacekeeper, Sentinel, Wingman, and R301. And I like to call this the Ivan Ooze collection. If you don't know who Ivan Ooze is, he's from Power Rangers, and you cannot tell me that this does not look like the skins are themed after him. Now obviously they actually decided to make the weapons themed after the cobalt guitar that came in last season that was customizable. You can actually see some of the skins right here thanks to Hypermist and what they look like in game. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too sold on these. I don't think they're that great, but I don't think this is gonna be the last time we see it. I think this is just the first store rotation we see with the exotic store. Right now, the only thing in there is actually the R99 and then also the flatline overheat. It would make sense that they are going to make a bunch of weapon skins designed after the guitars to make it so that you match them. You can see a list here of all of the different ones that will be releasing in the near future. Obviously, the first one shown in this gameplay video is the Ivan Ooze collection ones. There's also a flame one, a more cobalty one, a teal one. Overall, just a ton that will also go along with the death boxes that were also released in the game. Me personally, not a huge fan of this. I still think that exotic shards are incredibly overpriced, as most of these skins end up costing around $40, at least the reactive ones. Maybe these ones will be on the cheaper side, so it's $9.99 for the 10 exotic shards. That would actually be a good way for the player base to be happy. I still don't think the skins are worth that, but at least it wouldn't be a total gouge for our wallets. But it is kind of sad to see the reactives, which were such a cool concept when we got last season's challenges with the flatline, to be reduced to something where we had to spend a ton of money to get them instead of grinding out challenges. And we do know more reactives are coming in. This Warpath Wraith skin and this Havoc recolor are both supposed to be releasing in the near future, bundled together, which I could only imagine is going to be exotic shards. Interestingly enough, we've actually seen it in game and on the ALGS stage, as Designful was actually using the skin as they have earlier builds. So obviously this skin is probably going to come out this season, as that's usually when we see it. Unfortunately, it looks like Respawn and Apex Legends are going to go further into the monetization. As EA's Andrew Wilson had said, they haven't broken through yet with acquisition, engagement, and monetization, which is actually a crazy thought. Somehow, Andrew Wilson is planning on making the game even more monetized than it already is. We know that they are working on AI ad generated revenue, and that the fact that they are tinkering with the idea of actually putting ads in the game. Now, the only way I think that ads in the game would work for Apex Legends is if we watch the ads, maybe they give us some Apex coins. We watch enough ads and we can get the skins we want. That would be an amazing concept and would make a lot of players actually pretty happy. Will it ever happen? Probably not, because well, it's EA. And the guitars, I mean, I've already said enough about them, and I feel like people already have their thoughts. They are very cool with the customization, yet at the end of the day, there's no way that I can validate this being $290 to $300. No matter how much customization you get, really, just because they also feel very soulless. The reason why I always looked forward to Heirlooms is because it was interesting to see what the Respawn team was going to do for Heirlooms in regards to Legends lore. There is nothing lore related except for this thing being given out by the Syndicate, which was just a small blurb. So overall, they've kind of killed off heirloom ideas in the game. I am hoping that because there are so many of these guitars already released with over 2,000 ways to customize them, it actually means that they won't be adding a lot more of these guitars in, and instead we'll go back to where we get Legend Heirloom releases, especially since they've actually killed the entire concept of the Battle Pass. As we know, we are now able to just buy the reactives later on down the line when they infinitely come out with a cooler version of it, like the R99, which looks way better than the Season 7 one. And the same thing happens with the legendary skins. We've seen them come back like the Octane Overdrive skin multiple times, recolored and in better versions. So if you're not really like looking forward to grinding out an entire battle pass, you could always just wait and just buy a better version of the skin in it anyways. I will say that Apex Legends continues to knock it out of the park by bringing us back solos mode, testing out this new rumble feature, but the monetization in this new exotic shop has really been a buzzkill for season 21. Let me know down below, do you guys like these new exotic store weapons? Do you plan on getting any? Or do you think think that they aren't that creative and they just kind of, you know, are what they are. Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here where I cover other information on Helldivers 2, Finals, X-Defiant, and so much more. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.